Hey y'all, welcome to or back to Growth Rising. I'm Bird, and on this channel we talk about all things dealing with astrology. So we've been going over the Mars placements, and so in your birth chart, if you see that you have Mars in Aquarius, this is the video for you. Or if you know somebody who has Mars in Aquarius, or if you're just interested in things dealing with Mars in Aquarius. So for Mars in Aquarius, these people can have a very original view of the world. Of course, Aquarius is not the traditional type. So they're not going to necessarily see everything in that traditional way or in the way that everyone else may see it. And these people are very proud of their independence. So they like the fact that they're different and that they don't need to depend on anybody else. They can do for themselves. An Aquarius Mars can come off as stubborn, even though Aquarius is a very open-minded sign. They can be very open-minded as long as they don't feel as if whatever you're trying to introduce to them is being forced on them. Then they're gonna get stubborn and kind of shut off from you a little bit with that. Excuse me, Mars and Aquarius people will, you know, they'll be a rebel, especially when they feel like they're being boxed into, this one little box. And even if you think that you're picking up on certain ways for these people, that's exactly when they're going to switch up on you, because now it's like you're categorizing them in these different things, or you're picking up on how they react to certain things. You're figuring them out. And Mars and Aquarius does not like that. So just as soon as you think, oh, okay, I got you figured out. Hey, nope. Now instead of going left, right, left, I'm gonna go up, down, diagonal, square. Yeah. um, these people are not necessarily aggressive, but they do what they have to do to get their way. They're not so much aggressive as they are creative, and they can be controlling. And so if you or someone has Mars in Aquarius, these people can control or influence or manipulate you without you even knowing it, because they're very creative. They don't mind picking up on the way that you do things so they can know how to, get where they want with you. But they don't want for you to do the same thing to them, you know, pot calling the kettle black. And these people are um pretty chill. They're not super quick to get angry, because they're more like, I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do and you just do whatever you're gonna do. And this is one of the ways that an Aquarius Mars can come off as detached, because they're not gonna keep egging you about something, just like they don't want for you to keep egging them about anything. They just wanna let you be, and they want that same thing in return. Sometimes an Aquarius Mars can come off as if they are better than you or better than others, even though these people may not necessarily try to make you feel like that. Sometimes it comes off because they can be very confident in whatever decision that they're making. And excuse me, these people can enjoy cyber or phone sex or secret affairs where no one gets caught, as in, they have that affair and it's over and done and nobody ever found out anything. That is kind of stuff that they like, because it's like, you're not necessarily right there, if that's the best way to put it. Like, okay, if you're having phone sex, you're not with that person, y'all are on the phone, or if it's like like a secret affair, it's not somebody who you're gonna be with 24/7 because it's a secret. You don't want people to know. So that's kind of stuff that kind of get them a little riled up. These people can be turned on by somebody being detached towards them. So if you are the type of person who's not very clingy or who can just go, a X amount of time without even talking to a Mars and Aquarius, that that will turn them on because it's like do not you're not needy. You don't need to be up on them 24/7, and they will like that. They're going to want to be closer to you. And they can be attracted to people who are different or weird or odd, not necessarily somebody who everyone is going to go for, but maybe the random person with some kind of random quality about themselves. They may know something that most people don't know. Or in a pool of jocks, there's that one nerd that, that Mars Aquarius is going to be very attracted to. And even vice versa, just depending on what everybody else may go after, the Aquarius Mars is going to go after what everybody else is not going after. Oh, yeah. Um, these people, I enjoy the idea of sex more than the act itself. Not saying that they don't enjoy the act, but the idea of it is something that can be very exciting to them. Something, excuse me, my eye. I have no idea why my eye is bothering me. But um yeah, I have my notes over here, so I have to look back so that I don't get all off track. But these people do enjoy the thought of sex more than the sex. Um, so I remember back in my college days, one of my professors was, I forgot the name of it, but anyway, he was saying that you're more excited about something right before you get it. So let's say that you're going online and you're finna order a pizza. You're so hungry and you're so ready for this specific type of pizza. You build the pizza the way that you want it, and then you order and right when you're like about to order it, that's when you're the most excited about it because once you've ordered it and paid for it, and now it's to you. That excitement has went down some, and I actually had a friend at the time who said that she used to do that. Um, she used to go online and she will order a pizza, but instead of buying the pizza, she'll just close her laptop. That that gave her what she needed with the pizza. She didn't have to eat it, but the thought of it coming to her was excitement enough that she did this a couple of times and it worked for her. So that's kind of how. Mm, I'm not gonna say that they don't want the sex because you know they want it, but that excitement just be super high, right? Like building up to it, and it's not necessarily they don't necessarily need a whole bunch of foreplay either. It's just more of the fantasy, whatever their fantasy may be. I don't know what their fantasy could be because I mean it is a Mars in Aquarius, so the fantasy could be anything from something that you may read in a book or see in a movie to something outer space and literally on the planet Mars or something. I don't know, but these people are not necessarily warm in bed, but they are open-minded to try new things, and to them that may seem equivalent to them being warm in bed because they're like, hey, this is something that you want to do. So I'm willing to try it because that's something that you want to do, even though that could still come off as detached. Just, open-minded. But yeah, so if you have Mars and Aquarius, I want to know what you did, resonate with, and also if you feel like I've left anything out. Thanks for watching and have a good one.